Has anyone ever heard of that term, zeitgeist?
I think so.
German term. So they're saying like the cage of your time, ideology or belief system or anything like that. You grow into it, right? As you grow into your understanding of society, it also confines you because it makes it harder and harder to think outside of those constraints.
Like a generation?
Yeah, it could be your generation. It could even be your language. There's this thing that happens in the book 1984 where they're trying to create doublespeak is what they call it, and it's pretty much limiting language so that you can limit thought. By having a way to denote what words mean or how to even articulate ideas, and even as you come in contact with new things, as you grow as a human, you come into more and more complex ideas. So to constrain, to block people from being able to talk about or communicate certain ideas or to even observe certain things, then it's like the idea of blocking them from being able to think and explore outside of those confines. That is maybe true. It might not be true also. I was wrestling with that idea. Do you really stop people from being able to think outside of language if you limit their language? Is that possible? It might be. I think to some degree, but I think you can also push past it, but I think it becomes more difficult than just a straight, clear-cut answer, which means it could be an essay. So things about that, even science now, so we're going to see pretty quick here within this essay section, things aren't as believable as they should be, that the things that we think are so firm are possibly not as firm, and we don't quite know everything about it like we think we do. And it might not be the things you're thinking of, and it might not be the things that I'm thinking of. Maybe you will be like, actually, didn't you see this thing over here that came out like 3 minutes ago? And I'll be like, oh crap, I didn't know, sorry, we do understand quantum physics now, so crap. We don't though. Like at all. So there's a bunch of ideas about that. Religion in the past has been something that was a clear thing that held people back, but even now science is kind of doing that with, no, it has to be like this because this is what we've observed. It's just that the laws of nature and things like that, they are descriptive. They describe something that we're observing, they don't prescribe it. Now, it is highly likely that they are true, but we still don't know because how long have we even been figuring this stuff out, and how old is the universe? So for us to think that we fully understand that, I mean, even just trying to, like, if you see some of the, like, experiments that we do where we're spending, like, billions and billions of dollars on, like, the Hadron Collider kind of stuff where we're literally taking particles, smashing them together to see what we can see past that on the different like fields that we have. When we discovered the boson, we were just like, oh crap, and then people are like, well, what does this do? We think this is the thing that holds everything together, that makes gravity possible. Like, we can't even take the theory of relativity and then connect it, like it's only half a theory. We'll explore this stuff a little bit later, but it's pretty interesting. And so all that to say, the way that we're going to go about trying to make sure that we're not falling into error as we explore this stuff, that we're thinking clearly about it, and that we are going far enough in our exploration of like, is this fact, and why should I believe this source and not believe this one? Everyone's saying that they know what's up, right? Every single place you go, they're like, we have the answer to this. And they all have different answers, and it's really weird for someone to be like so certain, and yet obviously someone's got to be wrong. You can't all be right, but you can all be wrong. Does that make sense? So if we're talking about objective truth, if there is an objective truth, and we're saying that we have the answer to that, someone's got to be wrong. But everyone could be wrong. Maybe no one's right. But you can't both be right, because that would contradict, and absolute truths can't contradict. So here's a thing on fallacies. Merry Christmas.
Yay.
So we're going to talk about fallacies.